Hello! Hi everybody! My name is Bethany from Count Your Stitches. We are live again for our Sunday night. Hi everyone, welcome. My light is awful bright. I'm just going to bring it down a notch. There we go. Whew, oh goodness. Okay, now I can see better. That's awesome. My chair is so noisy. So, all right. Happy week of Christmas. So excited, 5 days away. So we are doing Santa Claus tonight. So just give me a second. I'm going to share this on my page and we will get going. Alrighty. Happy Sunday to everyone. I can hear my clock chiming, so we know we're on time. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to put as the description of my video, and so I'm typing and I'm like erasing and whatever, and I couldn't decide. And then I was like, oh goodness, it's time to come on. I couldn't even, I was like, whoops. All right, so here we go. Let's share this as Bethany so that everybody knows we are here. Make sure that you're dropping a comment saying hello when you are hopping on and watching. I would love to say hello and chat back and forth. And so, hi Mom, hello. And let me just lower my volume here so that I can see everyone. So yes, make sure that you're dropping a comment below saying hello when you are hopping on. This looks fun. This looks different in this than it did in the mirror. And make sure that if you're loving this, please share this video on your page if you would like to. We would love the support. Thank you so much. And yeah, so make sure you're saying hello when you're hopping on so we can chat and everything. So yes, so it is the week of Christmas. Can you believe it? Yeah, it's the 20th, right? I don't even know. Yeah, it's the 20th already. We're going to struggle tonight, guys. We didn't wear the glasses. It gets stuck with the headband, so we couldn't do it. So I'm going to be squinting, but that's okay. So yeah, cannot believe that we are already at the week of Christmas. We are going to do a live tonight and then might do a surprise live sometime this week. Keep your eyes open. Keep those notifications on. And make sure, again, that you're saying hello when you're hopping on. All right, so tonight, guys, we're going to be painting this little Santa Claus cutout that we found. I think it was a dollar store, or where they have lots of these at lots of different stores. So I can't quite remember where this one was from. So Santa Claus cutout tonight. And then we're going to use another piece of just scrap wood that I had to make his body. We're going to make a little Santa Claus hanger. All right. So I see lots of people hopping on, so make sure that you say hello in the comment section when you're hopping on. Tell me where you're watching from. Let me know if you are new to watching Count Your Stitches, if you have been here for a long time. Everything, I want to make sure that we say hello to new people and also say hello to all of our old friends. Let's see, who's saying hello? Oh, thanks, Lauren. Yes, I went super comfy, nice little turtleneck tonight. I always, when I wear these, like at work and things, I swear, I always like have this up, like right here. And it's like the comfiest when it's like that. I don't know why, but all right. So again, make sure that you're saying hello in the comment section when you're hopping on, and we will get going. So I am going to, again, we're painting this Santa Claus to start tonight. So I'm going to start with some Snow White by Apple Barrel. And a lot of this snowman is going to be white. And then we're going to do kind of like a textured effect to differentiate some of the areas. All right, but we're going to start by painting this entire bottom and the nose and the mustache all white, and also the brim and the little pom-pom all white, okay? Just wanted to bring that up so you guys can see. I think you can see some of it, but, and again, make sure that you're saying hello when you hop on, and we'll get going. All righty? So yes, we're going to paint all of this white. Just some Apple Barrel Snow White paint, Mrs. T's brush, and we're going to go to town. So how is everyone's weekend? Tell me, what have you been up to? Is everybody ready for Christmas? What's going on? I know people are still kind of hopping on as we get going here, so we're just gonna keep painting. I also got when I got this Santa Claus cutout, I got a snowman one too, and I made a project out of it a couple of weeks ago, and I posted it this past week with the in the meadow we can build a snowman. I thought that was super cute. So yeah, so what's everybody been up to? Drop a comment. Tell me how your weekend's been. Did anybody do anything Christmassy this weekend? Let me know. I'm having trouble telling what's painted white and what isn't. Jesus, goodness gracious. We might need a second coat just to make sure that it's nice and stark snow white, just like the name. So we wrapped tons of Christmas presents today. That was fun. And guys, if you get a little bit on the hat while you're painting this white brim, that's okay because the hat is going to be red. So we don't have to worry about it. It's going to be a darker color anyway. And I am going to paint my sides. I decided I am going to paint these sides just so that it's a nice finished product. I'm just throwing some paint on the sides. Yes, so today so earlier this morning, actually, let me rephrase. So the other night, so we watch lots of Christmas movies. And so the other night we finished a Christmas movie, and then when it was done, I don't know, we put on whatever channel, and we saw, and it was later than we usually stay up. And we started watching this movie called The Star. It was an animated movie. And it was, I'm just making this little pom-pom into like a circle here, guys, okay? And then with the red, we'll trace the rest of it. So we started watching this movie called The Star. It's an animated movie, and it was about the story of Christmas Eve and Jesus' birth and this, and all of that. And it was super late, so we couldn't stay up to watch it. So we were like, we need to find this. So we looked on Netflix and Amazon Prime and Disney Plus, and that's all we have. And we couldn't find it. And so I'm just gonna draw this so I can do a second coat. So I Googled it, and I didn't realize that when you Google a video, you can, it'll tell you like when it'll be on television, which is wicked cool. So it ended up being on television this morning. So that's how we started our day, watching this adorable animated movie about the birth of Jesus and, the nativity and, Mary and Joseph going to Bethlehem and all the travel and all that kind of stuff. But the whole thing is told through the eyes of the animals and like the donkey in particular. Oh my gosh, it was adorable and hilarious. The camels were hilarious. I'm just putting a second coat on this, guys. But it was so funny. Highly recommend it. And I mean, we're two like adults and we thought that it was funny as heck. So give it a whirl, okay? Don't knock it till you try it. It was really good. And then we wrapped a lot of gifts today, which is good. Got it all done. Well, I shouldn't say we didn't get it all done. I'm not done yet. But that's okay. I have to finish mine. The trick is to wrap Bob. I have to wrap Bob's presents. So I told him, I said, you're going to have to just you can stay downstairs and watch a movie and I'll wrap all the gifts. And then you can't come upstairs until I'm done. That'll be what I'll have to do. All right, give me 2 seconds. I just want to make sure that this is all set to go. So yeah, so I'm just painting all of this white. And then we'll do like a little textured effect to make the white of the beard, the mustache, and the brim of the hat stand out. Alrighty. All right, so make sure that you are saying hello when you're hopping on. I see that we have more friends watching. Thank you so much. Want to chat while we're doing this? So tell me, is everyone done with their Christmas wrapping? Are you guys Christmas ready? For those of you who celebrate Christmas? I am not. I am not ready. I am not done. The nice thing is, since we're all not really going anywhere big, I I don't have like a lot of cooking or, you know, that kind of stuff to do. It's more in all that extra. It's just preparing the gifts, you know, which is nice. That is nice. Sledding with the little guy. Oh, you went sled. You can sled in your backyard. How nice! Oh my gosh. Yeah. How did everybody make out in the snowstorm? I like kind of forgot we had a snowstorm, even though there's a lot of snow outside. We got gosh, I'd say we got almost a foot, maybe in some areas. I don't know. I don't know if it was a full foot everywhere. All right. So, guys, before the white on my nose dries. And on my face, so I'm going to add some more wet white paint here on the kind of like the cheek area above the mustache and on the nose. So that way, before that dries, I'm going to grab another brush and I am going to take some Crimson Cardinal and I'm just going to put a little bit of red, like a little bit of red, mix it in with that already wet white paint, and we're gonna just the tiniest bit, guys, just the tiniest bit, so that we can make him have a pink nose. All right, so my paint is still wet, so I'm mixing in some red with it to give him some rosy cheeks. We're all painting tonight, guys. Paint and paint only. We are not well, I mean, I'm gonna have to hot glue him to the other board, but other than that, we are all paint all the time tonight, guys. So see that? It was still wet, so I was able to just add a little bit of pink, add a little bit of red, I'm sorry, and it mixed as it went to give him some rosy cheeks and a nice little rosy nose. Alrighty? Very simple. Again, I let the white paint stay wet, and it gave me the effect that I wanted with some rosy cheeks and a rosy nose. Actually, let me just, that's a little, there we go. What do we think, guys? So far, so good? I think I might put a little bit more white on this nose. It looks a little bit too red. So let's see what we got going on. Mom still has to wrap everything. We made tracks for him. Oh, Lauren, that's so cute. Yeah, Mom, I still have to wrap lots of things. We got so much done today, though, which was good. Which was very good. All right, there we go. All right, so that's good. I'm going to leave that out in case we need it. So far, we have that much painted. I am going to do, just so we can kind of get more of a feel for it, I'm going to get the red going on his hat. So I'm just going to grab another, I need some new paintbrushes, guys. So I'm going to take some of the Crimson Cardinal Apple Barrel paint, and I'm going to get this hat going, so that way we can start to see the Santa, and then we'll kind of add that textured look, so that way we can differentiate between the hat, the brim of the hat, and the face and the beard and the mustache. This is where I am paying attention to kind of the line, guys. If you get a little on the brim, it's okay. You know, once we dry the paint, we can put some white back over it. It's not a big deal, guys. It'll cover. It will cover. We're not going for perfect here, right, guys? This is just crafting fun. Oh, so we're just painting along here. Can't believe how cold it's been. Although I have to say, I guess kind of finally, right? Because it was so warm, and it looks like the warm is coming back, which stinks. I'm a cold person. I'm a cold fan. For those of you who don't know, I am a cold fan. All right, let's see here. And again, guys, I am painting the edges just because I like it. It's a little bit more finished looking. You know what I'm saying? So, I saw a post from another crafter that I follow today. She posted a picture at the Dollar Tree of Valentine's Day decorations already, which I know that, you know, they put the Halloween stuff out before it was even the end of summer. They put the Christmas stuff out before Halloween was done. But I don't know. I just feel like we need to get through the end of the year before we can get to a new year of decorations. You know what I mean? Like, that's another calendar year away, in my opinion. Not even just, like, not another season. It's a whole nother calendar year. I could not believe it. But this will be my first, you know, Valentine's Day doing projects like live and all that. So I'm going to have to see what we can all come up with so we can do some fun lives, because of course we're going to continue this, because I mean, I love doing this. I hope you guys enjoy it. All right. And I'm hoping to get I'm going to have like a new setup with how I can live with a table that I'm going to hopefully get from the parental's house. But I have to make room in this office that I have taken over with all my stuff before we can do that. I'm not going to worry too much about painting this edge. Let's be real here, guys. Let's not go crazy. All right, there we go. Now, I am going to dry this red because it desperately needs a second coat. So make sure if you're loving this video, please press the SHARE button and put that on your page so that we can spread the crafting love. Tonight we are just painting. There is no like extra supplies, no like extra crafty type stuff tonight. We are just painting. I thought I would keep it simple. Although I'm sure we all have tons of like different craft supplies around right now because of, you know, ribbon and wrapping paper and all that kind of stuff. I have to do a project with wrapping paper next year. There's just so much pretty wrapping paper. We normally, you know, just get our wrapping paper at the Dollar Tree. It is what it is, right? And I never really knew any different. And then at the end of last Christmas season, I got some wrapping paper at, I think it was TJ Maxx. Yeah, TJ Maxx. On clearance. It was like $1.50 for this gorgeous, it was like a plaid roll. Oh my gosh. And you guys, you know me and like buffalo check plaid and all that stuff. So I got a roll and we used it today, and I was like, now this is the difference between a dollar store roll of wrapping paper and a nice roll. Oh my gosh, like the thickness was different, the way you could wrap with it. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. So I think from now on I will spend the bit extra, and we'll go after season like before to definitely get the better quality wrapping paper. But yeah, I definitely want to do something with wrapping paper next time. You know, like a Mod Podge type thing. Oh, I used dishwasher Mod Podge today. Lauren, I know you guys were saying you guys like Mod Podge. I used the dishwasher one to make a water bottle. I put some vinyl decals that I printed off my Cricut on a cool reusable water bottle, and I covered it with a couple of coats of the dishwasher Mod Podge, which is this one, the blue one. And so I'm not going to actually tell it's a gift. I'm not going to actually tell the person they can put it in the dishwasher, but at least they can wash it and everything and not have to worry about it, which I think is really kind of cool. So, all right, guys. So Santa Claus is starting to come to life a little bit here, right? So now what we're going to do, I'm not washing these brushes right now because we're going to use them again on the other board that we're going to work with. So my next step is to touch up some of this where I got some paint where I didn't want to. So I got some red. I need more white paint. Actually, we're going to need a lot more white paint to do this textured look in a moment too. So I got some red paint there that I don't want. So we're going to just paint right over that, guys. And it covers. Don't worry. Like, really, do not worry. And like I said, we're going for fun here, guys. We're not going for, like, craziness. Crazy, like, you know. So, okay. Let's dry this up. And then we will do our next step of, this is annoying. Our next step of adding some texture to our beard and our parts of our hat. So make sure that you're saying hello when you're hopping on. Thank you for joining us tonight for another live. We are 5 days away from Christmas, so we're finishing up Christmas crafts. I know some people, some crafters have already started crafts for the next season, but I don't know. Who couldn't use, some more Christmas crafts right now? And hey, I'll keep them for next year. I'll put them up now and then put them up again next year. I love getting Christmas decorations after the season on sale. Like Hobby Lobby goes like 90% off and all that kind of stuff, and CVS and stuff. Because then the next year, when you're going to put out your stuff, there's always new stuff to find, and I love that. So we always get stuff. So I'm making some stuff we can use next year. Okay, so guys, here's how we're going to create some texture. And I did this on the snowman that I posted this past week. The little, it was a snowman hanging on like a blue snowflake background that is for sale. So if anybody wants it, message to order. There's only one, so get it quick. So what we're going to do, and actually let me answer Lauren first. Lauren, what's the name of that dryer? It looks like it definitely beats, yes. So some people prefer the hair dryer. It doesn't get as hot. So sometimes especially with the acrylic paints, sometimes it bubbles. So you have to be careful. Always put it on a low setting if you're going to use a heat. This is a heat gun. It is the Warrior brand. I got it at Hobby Lobby. Dad and I went one night and he got me a whole bunch of stuff. So he got me this. It's a Warrior heat gun. I always use the low setting. Yeah, so sometimes if you're not careful, it could bubble the paint when you're drying it. And that means you're just putting too much heat in one place for too long. So just be mindful of that. But I do think it works so much better than a hairdryer. It works so much quicker. So it's just my preference. So we are going to take our white paintbrush, the bigger one, and I have a big bowl, not a bowl, big thing of paint here, right? And I am going to liberally dip my brush in. And then I'll start with the pom-pom. And I'm literally just going to kind of dab and go. Like I'm creating some texture with all the extra paint that is on my, and I'm not even minding getting on the red because it's pom-pom, right guys? So, and if you want some more, just get some more paint. So let me see if you guys can see how there's some extra texture on that now. I think you can see that. I can see it okay. So I am going to do that technique on the brim, the mustache, and the beard. And then even on the beard, I think in a minute we'll do a different kind of texture too. So let's grab some more paint and do this on the brim. A lot of paint here. And we're just gonna dab around as if we're making it look like it's like fuzzy, fur that is on the brim of his hat. And actually, yeah, I think we're gonna use a different technique on the beard and the mustache. And then we also have to give him some eyes. Oops. So guys, I got some on my red. It's okay. We'll take care of it later. All right. This ends up really working well. I got it from another crafter that I watch. It's a mom and daughter team. I believe they're called Chalk It Up Fancy. So I got this idea of how to do this technique, I should say, from them on how to do the kind of textured look. Here, I'll show this to you. This came out really nice. Look at that. So see, now you can, even though they're all the same color, you can see some texture now. And we might even do a little bit of dry brush on that later just to bring it out even more. So now for the mustache and the beard, I'm going to take, I don't like that one. I'm going to take a different brush, a thinner brush, more like this shape, okay? And I'm going to take, again, big globs-ish of paint, and I'm going to do strokes. So I'm going to fill my paintbrush, like my paintbrush is full with paint. I mean, that is, yep. And then I'm just going to take it and stroke. Because again, this is a beard, right? So we want to make it look like that. So we're giving his beard some texture. And again, I might dry brush. The Chalk It Up Fancy people did some dry brush black to make the texture kind of stand out. I don't know if I quite want to use black. I might use a little gray. I think that might give what we're looking for. But this is, this is just, I mean, I am not a professional painter. In fact, I don't really think I'm all that good at painting at all. But these are just kind of techniques that, you know, are very accessible to people that you can, I'm going in on the mustache. They're very accessible to people, you know, just to add a little bit of depth to, you know, just painting a little wood cutout, you know. Just got to get enough paint on here to actually make this work. Mustache is a little harder. There's just not as much room to play, so, but it looks good. I like this. This works well. I've never done this kind of like swooping one before. I had done the one that we did on the brim before, because I did a snowman with a Santa hat, so I did it on that. All right, I'm just gonna add a little bit more paint here and there. Okay, so here, I'll show you this, kind of so you can see the texture on, can you see the texture on the beard and on the mustache? Again, just to give it a little something, you know? It's pretty cool. So what I'd like to do right now is I want to let this dry a little on its own. I don't want to hit it right with the heat gun because I don't want it to really flatten that paint. Thanks, Mom. So I'm going to let this dry a little on its own, just for a few. And in the meantime, while it dries on its own, I'm going to get to this board that we're going to use for kind of like the body of Santa. So I'm going to take some painter's tape and I am going to run a piece straight down the middle. Ish, you know, as straight as we can get it. Let's see. And as centered as we can get it. All right, cool. Is that straight? Yeah, not bad. And guys, this is just like a piece of scrap wood I had lying around. Not really sure where that I got it. No, this is a different board, Mom. The board from your house. Oh, guys, I got this board from my parents' house that my dad didn't need for a project, and it inspired me, this board of wood, to create or to come up with my idea for our January craft party. So keep an eye out. We're going to do a winter theme at our craft party in January. So I'm going to make that project hopefully either this week or next week. And guys, I'm just taking pieces of painter's tape and putting it on either side. And that middle one was kind of like my like place setter. So yes, so keep an eye out. I'm going to make the project hopefully this week or next, and then I can post it, and so you guys can see what we're going to make for our January craft party. I'll announce the date, and that way you guys can sign up and we can do that together. All right. So this middle is going to be white because that is what the center of his Santa coat will be. So I'm just painting it down the middle here. Alrighty. Am I gonna paint that? No. I'm not gonna paint, well, I probably should paint the sides. So hold on, please. Hold, please. So I'm gonna paint the bottom here. I might paint the back of this later to make it look a little bit more professional, but so I'm just gonna dry this up. I'm going to put a quick second coat. It's not totally dry. It doesn't dry that fast. But I'm going to put a quick second coat just to make it a little bit more opaque. So guys, we're creating kind of the body of Santa Claus with this. So this will be part of his coat. All right, we'll hit this with the dryer one more time. Uh-oh. We got a paintbrush down that had paint on it. Okay, we're good. It wasn't too bad. That could have been real bad, but it wasn't. So I'm going to dry this. So yeah, for that January craft party, I am thinking about, well, I am. It's going to be winter themed, more like a snow theme. It's going to be super cute. We're going to do some stenciling. So it'll be a little bit different than last month's was more crafty. There definitely was painting involved. But this one will be mostly just like stenciling and painting and things like that. So I have a couple of craft party ideas ready to go for the coming months. So I'm excited. All right, so guys, we've got our white down the middle going. We don't need these anymore. I saved the other one just in case, but I don't think we'll need them. And now I'm gonna dry this a little bit more because I'm gonna do 2 pieces for his belt, his black belt around, and I just don't want to mess up the white paint. All right, so I'm going to take this piece that we had earlier and split it, and I want his belt right, well, let's see here. He's going to sit on top of this, so we'll put his belt right about here. Yeah, that should be good because we can always glue him up higher. He's drying nicely. All right, so we're going to take another piece. So, and put it right here. So this is going to be his belt. So I wanted to ask you guys, because we are going to start getting into, obviously, the winter and closer to Valentine's Day. So if you have any ideas for, or things that you'd like to see, we'll get to back to red in a momentito. If you have any ideas of what you'd like to see for maybe winter ideas, snow, Valentine's projects, anything like that, let me know. I'm open to all of those kinds of things, so I'd love to work with you guys. I'm just painting his belt. I put way too much paint on this. Holy guacamole. Actually, that's okay. I have to pull it down to the sides anyway. So again, I am painting the sides just because you're definitely going to see them. So yeah, I really globbed this on. Whoops-a-doodles. That's okay. It happens. Just a little bit too much paint. Sometimes you think it's going to take more than it does. Sometimes you totally get it wrong and don't put enough at all. So it happens. All right, so I'm just going to get rid of some of this glob. We can use this later for his, to paint his eyes. So waste not, want not, people. All right. I'll put that brush right here. We don't need it right now. We're going to dry this belt up. I see there are more people hopping on and watching, so please say hello. Drop a comment below when you're hopping on so we can chat while we're painting this Santa Claus. I'm just painting his, or drying, I should say, his belt right now with my heat gun. This thing works wonders. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right. I said it's just about done. Some of my globs need some more time, but that's okay. I'm going to take this off. I will paint his belt buckle in a few. I'm going to wait on that so that the rest of that black can dry. Who just hopped on? Hello, Amber. Hi. Thank you for watching. All right. So now I'm going to take some red. And we're going to paint the rest of his coat. Alrighty? I might need some more red too. But for now, I am just going to eyeball this along the white. Alright? We're not going to worry about it. It'll work out just fine. So when I saw this idea to just use the board as his kind of like body, they actually decoupaged a napkin that had Santa Claus's body on it, which I thought was like a genius idea. And if I had a Santa Claus napkin, I totally would have done that. But I don't. So I said, you know what? We're just going to make this a total painting night only. Which I like when we do that because it's a lot simpler. You need a lot less stuff when you do just painting, you know. So Thought that might be kind of fun. So that's what we're doing. We're just gonna paint his body instead of using a napkin. And I think so far so good. I don't know. I'm not a fancy painter. I'm just kind of making this up as we go, guys. Right? I don't have fancy brushes. But it's all just about, you know, having fun and trying your best, and then we'll make it work. So I'm just kind of, oops, I got some on the belt. Oopsie daisies. But it's okay. All right. So there's one side, and I'm going to paint the edges too. Because again, you will see them. So, and I think later on I will go back and paint, I'll go back and paint the back of all of this. You just don't need to watch me do that, all of that on camera. So, oh, so I wanted to tell you guys, we watched another Christmas movie that we watched recently that we had for years, and we just never, I don't know, I think maybe like a yard sale purchase and just never actually watched it, was Four Christmases. It was Reese Witherspoon. I think his name is Vince Vaughn, right? Oh my gosh, was it a hoot? We watched it the other night. Highly recommend. I don't know if anybody's seen it before. It was so funny. All right, there we go. I couldn't see it very well when it was sitting on the desk, so we're randomly holding this piece up as we paint. Alrighty, and paint our bottom too. And then we'll paint the other side, which I'll probably have to do laying down, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so far, we've got his body going, right? And we're going to get this other side done. And guys, for my, when I do projects, whether it's painting or crafting, gluing, whatever, I use, so a lot of the stores they don't have plastic bags anymore. And actually a number of them, I don't know if Market Basket's back to doing it again, where you can't bring your own bags in, your reusable bags. But I did notice when I went the other day that it didn't look like anybody had their reusable bags. So I do wonder if they went back to it, that you can't bring your own bags again. So I save a bunch of the paper bags that they give you. And that's what I use as my little underneath here. I think it works out really, really well. Hi, Barbara. Thanks for watching. I think it works out really well doing it that way. And first of all, you can reuse them because they dry pretty quickly. I don't know why, but they do. Whoops, I'm having trouble. Here we go. They dry pretty quickly. And they're free. So I like using them. I remember when I was a kid, my mom used to save the paper bags from the store. So when we go grocery shopping, that would be the time she asked for paper and plastic. And she would cover all my books for school. I used to love that. And I have no idea how she did it, but she was a master at it. It was awesome. And then my OCD self would then type out or draw out, depending on when it was, all the labels for the books. So I knew exactly what book was for what class. That was fun. I liked decorating my books. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I didn't decorate them because they needed to stay nice and clean and pretty. So I didn't decorate them. I just put the name of the book. And I put it on both the binding and the front. And then I put matching labels on the notebooks and the folders. Oh, a little insight into who I was, and let's be honest, who I still am. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, we're almost done. Gonna flip this up and finish this one little area right here. And then we'll hit this with the heat gun and dry it all up. I used to do that with my books too. Yeah, I used to love doing that. I miss not having the beginning of the school year where you get all your books, your new books and everything. Oh, I used to love that. Yes. I don't know what happened there. We had a little bit of a whatever. All right. Let's get this dried. He's going to need buttons and a belt buckle. But I'm going to go back to his head for a few to let some of these blobs dry. But guys, we have lots of friends watching, so make sure that you are saying hello when you hop on. Hello, Kristen. Thank you for watching. Thanks so much, guys. We're doing a right before Christmas live. Oh, and I was telling people at the very beginning, make sure that you have, sorry, I've got, like, I feel like I just don't have enough volume in my hair right here. What do they say? The higher the hair, the closer to God, right? So, I was saying earlier, make sure that you turn your notifications on for Count Your Stitches and when we go live, because I'm thinking I might do another surprise live craft this week, one weeknight this week. We'll see. I don't know. Because I just don't want to stop with the Christmas crafts, and we're going to have to stop with them soon. So I have a few more that I wanted to fit in. So keep an eye out. I'm just saying. Might throw in a bonus. Just fixing a piece of the belt here that I got some red on. All right, so just turn those notifications on, all right, so you don't miss out. Okay, so I am going to let this do its own drying a bit more, and we're going to go back to the Santa Claus because he needs a face, and I'm going to hit him with some heat. See if we can't get this a little bit drier. Oh yeah, there we go. So the texture kind of like set in place enough that when we're hitting it with the dryer, it's not flattening all that paint out. That was why I wanted to let it dry a little bit on its own. I didn't want the heat to melt those blobs down. Wanted them to kind of do a little bit on their own. Let's go. Amber, you're funny. Oh. Amber, are you on break now? Are you good to go for a little while? I'm going to have to see you. Socially distanced, obviously, but I'm going to have to see you. And Kelsey. All right. I think this is good, guys. This looks so cool. I'm going to have to, I got a little touch up here. I got some white on my red. Hold the phone, please. Oh, gosh. Guys, I also got some white paint on my turtle, my sweater here. My shirt, turtleneck, whatever it is. All my sorority meetings are over, so now I can watch these live. Oh, yay! I'm so excited. I mean, I'm not excited that your sorority meeting's over, because I know you love that, but yay! Oh, I'm so excited. Gosh, look at my hands, guys. We are covered in paint tonight. This is what happens when we paint and paint only. Hi, Shelby. Thank you for watching. Kristen, my Sunday was very nice. It was busy. We did a lot of wrapping, watched some Christmas movies. I guess it was a good kind of busy, right? It's all Christmas fun. So it was very good. Thank you so much. How was your Sunday, Kristen? Tell me. Okay, let's get a tad more black paint, and we're going to give Santa Claus here a face. All right, new paintbrush, because you know me, guys. It's not alive if I don't use like 15 paintbrushes, right? It's just how it works. So I'm going to grab a thinner, round paintbrush. We're going to give him two eyes. And two eyes made out of... Oh, that is not Santa. That is Frosty. I should wear my apron, Mom. I don't know why I don't do that. Hi, Shelby. It's good to see you, Shelby. I feel like I've missed you the past couple of... Well, actually, we only came back last week. We were gone. We didn't go live for a little bit. Yeah, so last weekend, I was telling you guys, Mom and I made Christmas cookies. And I got in... an apron from, I'm just giving him two eyes, guys. I got an apron from Marshall's, Mom, down the beach, right? And I wore it for the first time when we, oh, that eye is way bigger than this one. Gosh, guys, see, I told you, I'm not a painter. And so I'd gotten an apron, so last weekend was the first time that I wore it. When we did our Christmas cookies, which, guys, Christmas cookies, gone. Well, not totally gone, because we did that, like, crash diet weird thing. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for watching. So, almost gone, though. The Christmas cookies are almost gone. My gosh. Mom, I forgot to ask you, did you make more peanut butter balls? Those are a faves. All right, and then, guys... I'm just just gonna give him 2 little eyebrows. To give him some character. Oh, this looks cute. Hold on, ready? Oh, I'll show you in a second. Gotta put my paintbrush down. What do you think? He looks cute, doesn't he? I mean, the eyes aren't perfect. They're definitely crooked. But, I don't know. So what? It's supposed to be cute. It's homemade. It's rustic. You know, it is what it is. Okay. So, now, let's let that dry a bit more. Because I'm afraid to dry brush too soon. Thank you, Amber. I'm afraid to dry brush too soon on this beard. I want to give it a little bit more time to dry. So we're going to take the body back, and we're going to give him a belt buckle. I've got some King's Gold paint here. I'm running out of room on my plate here because I have so many brushes that I'm using. Okay, that one can go. I think these 2 can go. All right, so I'm going to take some King's Gold by Apple Barrel, which clearly we need some more King's Gold because we're running out here. I'm going to take a little bit of that, and then I'm going to take a little bit of Chocolate Bar because I do not have a gold paint. So we're just going to make like a, I don't know, a darker yellow. Whoops, that's a lot of brown. Let's see how this works. I'm going to grab another paintbrush. And let's see, I want more of a square one because we're going to make his belt buckle. So I'm just mixing these 2 together to get me more of a gold color, but that was too much brown, my bad. Come on. We are running out of King's Gold here, guys. I put it on my list to go get more. All right, here we go. That's better. So we're going to use this to make a freeform belt buckle real quick. All right, here we go. Getting paint all over my hands here. All right, so we're going to make a quick belt buckle. And this is definitely browner than I wanted, but that's okay. It can always be fixed later if need be. So I'm just making a quick belt buckle for Santa Claus here. Oh, this looks cute, though. I like it. All right, I'm going to hit this with the heat gun real quick. So that way I can put a second coat. Because you can definitely see the rest of it all through it. And then we're going to have to put some buttons on them, but I'm just afraid. I'm not good at making circles. But he's definitely... Right? Oh, you know what, though? No. I don't... Tell me. You guys, do you think he needs buttons? I don't know if he does. You tell me. I feel like you can just see the fur of his coat. I don't know. What do you think? Will he need buttons? You let me know. Drop a comment. Do we put buttons on his coat or do we just leave it as is? You guys decide. You let me know. And if you want me to paint buttons, I'll figure it out. I promise. Just putting a second coat on his belt buckle. There we go. I kind of like this rustic look. It looks cute. And it looks a little more realistic. All right. No buttons. All right, Barbara. I think I'm with that. No, Mom, no buttons. Amber, no. Okay, everybody's saying no buttons. I think I'm with you guys. All right. We're going to let this dry. We're hitting it with the heat gun a little. But I globbed a little bit on, so I'm going to let that kind of dry a little on its own, and then we're going to go back to the face. All right, I'm getting warm from this heat gun. We don't usually use it quite this much. All right, so his body with the belt buckle, all set. Okay, we're going to let that dry just a bit more on its own. Everybody's saying hi to each other, all chatting in the comments. I feel like everybody always hops on while we're finishing up. I don't know how. I got to somehow get everybody on when we're starting. It's so funny. All right, so as I was saying earlier, the inspiration where I got this, the place I got this from, they did some dry brushing of black on the beard, but it ended up being too much, and I don't like that. But I do think I want to put something to just show a little bit more definition of the beard and everything. So I'm going to take some gray. Do I even have gray? I don't know if I have gray. Oh, I do. Pewter. I got some pewter. We're good. So I'm going to take just a little bit of this. I don't think so. I just Googled Santa and it doesn't. Yeah, I feel like, okay, so when I'm thinking of Santa and like his gold buttons, right? My gosh, my hands are a mess. I think of the new Miracle on 34th Street from like the 90s or whatever. And when Santa's getting dressed, they do like a feature, like a close-up on all the gold in his suit. So like, and they close up on his buttons and all of that. So then I was like, do I need to, but I don't know. I just feel like I don't see the buttons that often. I don't know. So that's why I was just confused. So anywho, so I'm going to take some pewter gray, just the ever so tiniest bit. I'm going to take another, because, you know, again, we use 90,000 brushes with this, guys. I'm going to take a dry, kind of rough paintbrush. And I have some paper towels here. I am going to, this is dry brushing, right, guys? So we're going to put some paint on the brush, and then we're going to take as much of it off as possible. I'm going to start on the pom-pom because that's easily fixable if we don't like how this comes out. Okay. All right, let's see. I don't know how I feel about this, so we're gonna go for it and then see what happens. I'm just, oh yeah, see, like that was too much. Yeah, see, oh shucks, this is not. Nope, this is not what I want. This is not what I want. Okay, hold on. Not a problem. We're gonna fix it. Take some white. Actually, let me hit this with the, I don't like it. It didn't come out. Here, I'll show you. That's not, I don't like the look. Not what we're going for. It looks dirty. I don't like it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't love how it came out. You tell me. Should I go back over it with some white quick to fix it? I don't know. I'm not loving it. What do people think? Should we put the white back on it and make it that bright white again? Classic white? Or should we stick with some... So, Mom, does your yes mean we should make it white again? What are people saying? What do you think? Yes? Okay, so these yeses mean put the white back. Okay, cool. I'm with you. I don't like it. Hey, we tried, right, guys? So we're just going to glob white back over it. Boom. Fixed. That was easy. And we're just going to do that over here. Whoops, we got it on the white. We got it on the red again. All right, we're just going to... This is an easy fix, guys, especially since we are dabbing it on with such thick paint. It'll cover that gray like with ease, with complete ease. So we don't have to worry about it at all. Okay. All right, cool. Let me just fix where I just got some on the red. Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't work for us, guys, and that's okay. See, I'm glad you guys take this journey with me and we don't worry about being perfect. You know, we fix it where we need to. Oh, okay, so remember last week we were talking about comparing ourselves to other people and, like, wanting, I don't know, and I do that a lot with my crafting and everything. So I was wrapping a gift today and I wanted to make it all cute and, like, put a fancy bow on it and everything and be adorable, you know, like all the other really cute gifts you see on television and all that. And, oh my gosh. So I made a bow that I didn't like, but I just went with it. And then I went to go like adjust it, and because one loop was larger than the other, and the ribbon completely ripped. And I was like, forget it. Like, forget the bow. I'm not a bow person. I don't know how to make them. I need to still learn that one. Oh my God. I was like, I'm not even trying another kind of bow. Forget it. And then I was like, I don't even like this ribbon. It doesn't even match. It was a struggle. It was a struggle. Okay, so that is going to be, oh, hold on. It didn't cover quite as well as I wanted. Hold on. Let's get a little more of this gray covered. We didn't get quite up in the top there. Okay. Make sure I got all that gray. This is what happens when I don't do it directly in the light. I think we're just about good. All right. Here, let me show y'all. All right. So that's our finished Santa Claus head. And now, hi Janine. Thank you for watching. Now I'm going to unplug our heat gun so that I can plug in our hot glue gun. I'm going to put all my paintbrushes in there. And we're going to get our hot glue gun ready. Guys, I almost touched the heat gun again. Do you remember the time I touched the heat gun? I had a burn on my thumb. I mean, a solid week. That was painful. Do not touch the silver on the heat gun. It hurts. So we're going to let that warm up real quick. So what we're going to do is we've got our finished body, right? And afterwards, when this whole project is done, I am going to, I'm going to probably seal this with some Mod Podge so that it's all beautiful. And B, I'll put a hanger on the back. So I'll just kind of glue a piece of jute right here in order to allow this to hang on the wall. All right, and then I might even paint this back. We'll see. But this came out cute, didn't it? This little body. I like it. And again, guys, it's homemade, so it looks cute. It looks rustic, and so he's going to get glued on just like this, all right? So, was Amber saying Bob? Why is Bob on? Is Bob commenting? Bob was on before. Well, I missed some comments. Maybe he just went down the chimney. Bob was watching before, Amber. Right now he's down. Well, he was watching the live before. He's downstairs watching a video. Is this ready to go? Not yet. Okay. So yeah, so we're going to glue him on. So while we're waiting for that to heat up, I'm getting red from using the heat gun so much. Oh, his name popped up. Yeah, he was watching before. I don't know if he is anymore. So, again, just some reminders before I finish this up and head out. Keep your notifications on for Count Your Stitches, because I think we're going to do a surprise pop-up at some point between now and Christmas. So pay attention, because I have a couple more Christmas crafts I want to do. So keep an eye out for that. And then if I don't see you on that live, I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. For those of you who celebrate, and for those of you who celebrate Hanukkah, I know that I think it's just finishing up, or it just finished up. So happy Hanukkah. And I will see you definitely before New Year. I was going to take a break during the Christmas, like between Christmas and New Year. I don't know if I will, because I really like doing this. So again, just keep your notifications on so that when I go live, you'll know. And I also usually announce like on the Saturday before with a post if we're going to go live on Sunday. So just pay attention. And again, keep those notifications on. You'll get to see everything. And yeah, so I'll see everybody soon, right? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. How far down are we going to put him? We're going to put him pretty far down. So we're going to I'm going to use, this is E6000. It's for like long lasting hold, and it takes a little longer to dry. And so this is going to be for like long hold. And then we're going to also use the hot glue gun for immediate hold. So get all this gluing on. Alrighty, here we go. It still wasn't too warm, it's why, but that's okay. All right, here we go. We're going to flip him over. And get him glued on. All right. Press him down. I got to make sure I don't press on that brim of that hat because that's still wet from before. And press this down. Make sure he is glued down. And again, oh, thank you. Thank you, Lauren. Merry Christmas to you guys. And again, I'm going to put a hanger on the back of him later. And guys, that is it. I might put a little something too here to cover up that little hole, because he used to be a hanger by himself. But guys, that is it for tonight. Isn't he darling? I feel like I look like him with my red nose and red cheeks right now. So we finished up Santa Claus just in time for Christmas, right? So don't forget to keep your, oh, thanks everybody. Don't forget to keep your notifications on for Count Your Stitches so that you catch our lives between now and Christmas, and our lives after Christmas. And don't forget to keep an eye out for the announcement for our January craft party, because that'll be coming soon too. And we have lots of things for sale on our Count Your Stitches Facebook page. So check out our shop. It's the album, the photo album called Count Your Stitches Shop. So check it out for things that you can purchase. Things are going fast, so make sure you get there quick. And we'll keep adding to that. And yeah, so that's everything. I hope you all have a very nice beginning to your week. I will see you, I think. I think we'll do another live. So I will see you before Christmas. And always remember to count your stitches. Bye, everybody.